the Foundation. Just want to come at you with a preseason preview of the Rams versus the Cowboys. Hey, I've been waiting. A lot of us Cowboys fans have been waiting for this. NFL fans in general have been waiting for this. The excitement of football. Yes, it's only preseason, but hey, it's football. So yeah, this is my expectations. My expectations is not to win the game. I would like them to win the game because it instills confidence. It instills especially for the young guys because for me what I love about the preseason training camp and all that is to answer the question how good is your depth chart. Championship teams to me, yes, defense wins championships. I'm not gonna take that away. I know that is true. But championships teams find a way to withstand injuries. Now if it's a major part of your offense or defense, then that's a whole different story. But in other areas, when a guy misses maybe 2-3 games, how good is your depth chart to not miss that, not to lose too much of a step, not taking a step back, but just holding the fort, so to speak. But having said all that, I just don't want them to get blown out, in the first half, okay, like 6 points, 2 field goals or whatever, 2 field goals, and then the second half get blown out. That'll be a very terrible sign. Penalties as well too, mental mistakes, you don't want that. But yeah, as far as players go, our young, our defensive line, because like how I was saying, that D-Law has started to show a lot. I mean, he's been giving Tyron Smith, he's been giving him a great fight. He's been giving him fits, at certain times. So so he's gonna be missing. I would like to see Ben Samuel, but probably not to. I wouldn't say probably till after the third game against Seattle. But other guys like Russell, he was the whipping boy last year, and he's shown signs. So I want to see what he can do second year with the full off season, especially Dervin. I'm hoping that he shows some flashes where we're like, okay, he's earned the starting job. Also, my guy, Charles Tapper. See if he can make some more flashes. Now that he's playing in a live game. Rodney Cole. I like him. I think he can still make the team. It's got to be a little bit more consistent because for some reason Zach Wood is coming out of nowhere. They asked him to lose weight, so I don't know if that made him better or whatever. But now he's giving a case to be part of the team more than Rodney Cole right now. Rodney Cole has kind of been going down a little bit. McAdoo, another guy, he was bouncing around, and he was giving Russell a little bit of a run for his money, but Russell recently stepped it up. Zacha, I really want to see him, just fly around tonight, make him earn more playing time, make the coaches like, oh hey babe, we gotta find this guy more ways to get him on the field, kind of thing. Anthony Brown, he's been one of the best guys in camp. So as far as for rookies, I think he's been the best one. Zeke hasn't been playing, so I'm practicing, so that goes. That it's not a default, but Anthony Brown has been he's just been a great training camp guy right now. I want him to. My expectations is to want to see him carry into games, so we can have a better, solid cornerback crew. So Byron Jones can stay at safety. That's my main thing. That's another one reason too. Also, Kayvon Frazier. You know, a lot of people have moved on from Wilcox already. You know, I want to see, and you know what? Having said that, you know, I want to see Kayvon Frazier. He has to take it. Not just because they're tired of Wilcox, but he has to take it. He has to earn that way of like of them to move on from Wilcox. You know, not this in the on the defensive side, but also on special teams and all that. You know, if you remember the Redskins game, he had 2 bad penalties on special teams. So you know, that's the thing that I'll be looking at. Well, especially all these rookies in different positions, they have to prove themselves on special teams, because special teams coach is going to have. Trying to think of his name. It slipped my mind right now. But yeah. So you know, all these guys that are gonna be playing second, third team, they gotta make an impression on special teams as well too, because that's who's gonna make a decision on a lot of these guys too. Offensively, you know, Chaz Green is probably the top of my list as far as like, because we're still looking for that swing tackle. You know, I hope they don't keep on flipping around. I hope in one half they put them on one side, and the second half put them on the other side. You know, and you know, as far as this goes, Dez is the man. You know, you saw the highlight with what he did against Carr and Byron, that one-handed catch. I mean, you know, now you're starting to see Dez to be Dez again. But yeah, Williams has clearly made his spot that he is the second receiver on this team. He's been finding ways to get open, finding ways to do certain things that other guys are not doing. Also, he's our best blocking receiver, even better than Dez to me. So I want to see, you know, if Bryce Butler can kind of close the gap a little bit more, because Andy Jones has definitely closed the gap on him. But other guys, Chris Brown, Mayo, other guys like that, you know, Rodney Smith, you know, all those guys gotta show something. You know, not Anthony Brown, but Andrew Jones. You know, he's been another guy been balling. You know, see if he can carry him into the game. Also show something on special teams. If he shows something on special teams, then he's gonna be with us, guaranteed. Jess Swaim, you know, he's been a great guy has great rapport with Dak and Jamil, and you know, I would like to see him how he does in the running game, blocking as well, because Hannah has not come back yet, and you know, we want within in the routes, not staying and blocking too much, you know. You know, Bryce Butler, you know, a lot of people was hoping. He has been doing well, but he has not closed that gap, you know. Darius Jackson, he's going to get a lot of opportunities, so, you know. But if he shows something, you know, he's going to have to really make a case where, you know, where this coaching staff can't let him go, because if they put him on the practice squad, somebody's going to pick him up. That's a given. Lucky Whitehead shows something, you know, as a returner, and I hope they give him opportunities to go to home field or something like that, because you see the explosion with this kid. I want to see him do, you know, make steps like that, so then give the coaching staff like, hey, we got to find ways to get him the ball in more different ways, not that this jet sweeps kind of stuff in the slot. And then finally the 2 quarterbacks. I just want to see how good they align the guys and command the huddle, and you know, like that. If they're missing a couple throws, that's fine. I just don't want to see like, ooh, that could have been picked off, you know, like that kind of stuff, like, or what he was looking at kind of thing. I just don't want to see that. I wanted to see the command of the offense, align the guys right, and very limit their mental errors, you know. Shower should have, because Shower lived through this already, Shower should have a little bit of an edge. But just and go out and play. But yeah, longer video than what I thought it was gonna be. But anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to watch the game, so I probably gonna just give my thoughts tomorrow, my reaction tomorrow. Okay. Well, mahalo for watching. Cowboys are back. Paniola boys, go Cowboys.